Woohoo, love is in the air. Hi guys. Happy Valentine's Day card making day. Alright, so you guys know it's already February the 7th and it's Friday and I'm way behind on Valentine's. Haven't even started. So, anyway, it's time to get started. So, we're going to see this from Lost Coast Designs. As you see my little note on the back. Someday I'm going to make labels and all that, but I just stick a label on the back or whatever the thing comes in, and that's how I'm going to do my label system someday and still know what at least part of them are. Okay, so I'm not really sure I like this, but we're going to see about this. Okay, so is that going to be straight? About there. Maybe. Let's hope. It's not. See, it's weird. Over here it looks straight. Okay, so we're going to get started on Valentine's. This is going to be a Steampunk Valentine. And this stamp is by Caravelle Studios. And it's just kind of a little cool steampunk image that hopefully will stamp out. It's not stamping real well. Try to get a little bit. I did the background texture there just to give it a hint of something, but I think it kind of makes it look like poo. So I'm not really sure that's the way we're going to go, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay. So I do like that part. I'm going to stamp one blank. I did two, and so I'm not totally sure that I like that whole background thing. So let me kind of line this up here without having to move that stamp. Woo! Always got to get black on my fingers. That is a rule, apparently. Okay, so we're going to kind of see which one we like. Plus, I'm going to do two different colors. I want to do one in like a brownish tan and one in black. So, there's that. I am in a really good mood today. And I'm off school, yay! And off work, you know. Because, and honestly, it's not a good reason to be off. I shouldn't be excited. But, I'm really sad for the people that it's affecting because it's a huge deal. But I'm still excited to be off. You know how that goes. So let's try. Hang on, guys. Let me get one. What punch? What punch? Let's see. Hang on, guys. I'm going to grab one different little punch here. I think it'll be a little bit better. Maybe. We could try that one too. And we might, but I want to try this punch here. But anyway, this is a Stampin' Up! Punch. And do one of those. Another one. And as you can see, I cut out lots of little cogs and wheels and stuff like that from that. So hopefully that will be nice. This is also, this stamp is also from Caravelle Studios. So, but anyway, it's flooding is what I was going to say. And I really hate that. I've been through a flood before. I lived in an apartment. Luckily, it wasn't my, like, forever home, I guess you could call it. I was just graduating from college, and, you know, I knew I would be leaving, so it wasn't quite as bad for me. But I can imagine that if it's your, you know, your true house, I guess you could say. And it was bad enough. It was scary. But, you know, it's still pretty harsh. So, alright, we're just going to do one more of those. Actually, we're going to go ahead and do two in case I decide to use that. I know, this is all over the place, isn't it? I am sorry. I'm going to focus just a little bit more. But it's because I'm well rested that I'm kind of all over the place and full of energy. Because I got to sleep yesterday. We came home around probably, I was home by noon, maybe 11:45. But we knew, or I knew basically, as soon as I pulled into the parking lot at work, that we were going home because I saw the buses like taking off. So, and you know, it was already pouring the rain. We were under like a flash flood watch, and honestly, normally we don't pay too much attention to those, but we haven't had like a major flood here since 2001. So, you know, but you should always pay attention to those. Okay, so I'm gonna put this here, so you see kind of where I'm going. So what I'm going to use are these, and I've mixed the lids up because I thought I was going to pre-plan and take some lids off. So now I've got some Nouveau expanding mousse, and I've also got just the plain Nouveau embellishment mousse. So that's a bummer because now I don't know which one's which. So I guess I will, honestly, today was my first time using these. I've just been kind of playing around. I've had them for a long time, but yeah, they've just been sitting here. And I had out somewhere, because I knew I wanted to do kind of like a steampunk Valentine's Day card whenever I got around to it. And so, you know, that's going to cover up most of that, actually. I knew I wanted to, and you probably, by the way, should not put this on with your finger. That's probably hazardous to your health. They come with a brush. It's a really nice little brush. It's this, and you can use that, but I don't know. I just find that my finger works pretty good. So do as I say, not as I do. But anyway, let me just move this out, and I'm just going to put some on here, kind of at the same time. Let's see. So anyway, I had out the old, probably 20 years old, and my friend Misty and I were talking about. It's like little metallic rub-ons. I think you used to get them at like Michael's or whatever, and they're still perfectly fine. And by the way, this color is mustard seed, and this one is red leather. So we're going to add a little bit of red to this one too. But anyway, I had them in several colors, and I had some laid out to use, you know, because I knew I wanted to use this embossing folder. I didn't know exactly what else I wanted to do, but I knew I wanted to make it like kind of have a metallic-y kind of look. So yeah, but anyway, and those are misplaced now. I don't know if I've accidentally like knocked them in the garbage can or what, because I've literally looked everywhere, and I have several containers. I was actually passing a container on when I found those because I didn't need them all, but I did need one of them. But anyway, so we're gonna try to use a little of this. This is the color Fresh Copper, and I like this color quite well. I like copper in general, so yeah. But anyway, so we're trying these out today, and like I said, I'm rested. I slept, and I went to bed early last night. I slept in today, so I'm ready to craft, and which is a good thing because I'm like super behind. I'm not going to go in much farther than that because we are not going to be able to see it anyway. So it kind of looks a little pinky. Are you noticing that on here? It's a little more pinky than red, but that's okay. I think this this color will help it out. And I do have one other color over there that we could try if we need to. I think this is the one I haven't used. That one kind of looks like the other one. This one is Cosmic Brown. I'm not sure if that's it or not. I don't know. Alright, we're going to call that good. I'm going to put just a touch more red here, but just because it's Valentine's Day and it should be this color, right? A little extra red in there. Okay, so anyway, need a paper towel. Alright, so, ooh yeah, that is not, that's not working well on that at all. So we're probably gonna just leave that one over there and try to focus on one of these. Probably this one with the stuff in the background, just so it gives it a little texture is fine. Okie dokie, smoky. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and glue this down, and then we'll place some more. Or tape it down rather. Anyway, we are flooding like crazy around here. The water has receded some today. We ended up kind of like voting as a staff. We have a lot of staff members that live farther away, and we're in kind of a rural area, and so that's okay, you know. I'm going to put just a little bit of mousse around here, maybe. I don't know if this will trash it up or make it happy, but we're putting it on there anyway. And then we'll decide later. If not, we could always like cover it up with the other one if we don't like it in the end, since I stamped two. Just sort of give it, I don't really think I like it, but whatever, we're going with it for now. Give it a little frame. So we voted to let the people that lived far away just go on, and then those of us that lived closer would stay, because they were kind of afraid they weren't going to be able to. We always have to, whether it's snow or flood or anything, we now have to wait until the kids, you know, get home, because we had the big flood in 2001, and a lot of people had to like stay all night basically there because they were trapped, and keep the kids and things like that. And I worked at a different place then, so I wasn't at this place, so I don't know what they did, but anyway, all over our area had to do that, because they didn't really call school off, which they normally don't in time. Honestly, if we'd have had a 3-hour delay, some counties have 3 hours, some counties have 2 hours, but if we would have had a delay, we'd have been okay. But we didn't call a delay in time, so, but anyway, so we volunteered. There was about 15 of us to stay and, you know, make sure the kids got home and everything, and keep them if they came back. And luckily, we had one of the cooks volunteer to stay as well, because, or a couple of them actually, because so they could cook for them. Otherwise, we're like just putting together. I think that's cute, don't you think? This is like a little cog paper. I don't know if you can see the little shimmer there, but it is a shimmer. And what minute am I on? Okay, 13 minutes. I need to hurry it up. I want to go, to be honest. It's not because I need to hurry this, but I wonder about that. Might I might swish a little of this on here. If you guys hear like screaming, I have a Lifetime movie on in the living room. I feel like I can do this, watch the movie, fix supper in the oven. Like, I multitask, okay? But anyway, I do have to hurry because my pop is in the freezer, and I like, you know, I like ice if I'm out, but I don't really use ice that much at home for my drinks. But I do love a good icy pop, and soda, as some of you guys call it. Around here we just call it pop. So I think this is going to give it a little layer there, and then we can trim that off later if we want to. So, but you know what? First, I can do it later. Um, so anyway, it's been in there a while, and I don't want to leave it too long, because honestly, like, if you freeze it too much, and then even if you thaw it out and let it, you can drink it later, but it doesn't have that same pizzazz. It's like it loses its fizz or its better taste or something. I don't know how to explain it, but it's a very delicate balance. You have to catch it in the perfect amount of time. You guys know what I'm saying? Anyway, and it's a special pop. It's a new strawberry pop that I found, and I'm excited about it. So, I do want to try that. Anyway, I do have lots of plans tonight to record, hopefully, several videos. Let me just flip this over. Have a clean, non-gluey surface to work on. Just going to try to wiggle that under there a little. Probably shouldn't have put that down first. Would have been ideal, but I didn't think of it in time. Okay. Alright, and then we'll trim that part off a little bit later. But anyway, like I said, I have lots of videos planned tonight, so over the next few days you guys will be seeing videos. This phone already actually cut off on me because of storage, so I had to go in and delete some stuff. So I may end up recording on my other phone there. Okay, so I have a baggie of stuff. My middle stuff, I call it. Okay, so I don't need the keys. Take the keys out this time. Might use those a little bit later, though. Alright, so I want some kind of gold-looking things. I do have some pre-cut words, like this, adore, that I could put on the side. Although I might make this in gold, too. I have, I don't know where I have them covered up. I have some love somewhere. Have some in black. Have that kind. Have a door in black. I think the black might be better. I could do it just like I did the gold. Maybe not. I don't know. I also have these. These are cool. I cut these out. It's a little steampunk kind of, maybe for the inside. Maybe a door up here. Is it too much? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so I'm going to, well, first, I'm going to weigh a couple of these things here. But I do want to use some of these because I did take the time to actually cut them out. And these are just paper ones. So I do want some of the black, you know, to show through. I may not even use the middle ones. I may just go with these and, you know, maybe a red one. I didn't cut out, well, there's some red. Yeah, I did. I started to say I don't think I cut out quite as many black. Oh, the doggies do not like something. I don't know. Okay, so now we're just going to kind of play around with that. Oh, that sounds like the new dog bark over there. My dogs are not happy anytime that dog walks by. So I'm just going to dab. Don't know if you can see me dab. I'll move up in the corner here. So what are y'all doing for Valentine's Day? Honestly, I don't even know if we will be able to go out or do anything. If we'll be able to get a sitter for his mom, or if his aunt will feel like coming down. So we may just have a nice quiet Valentine's Day at home, but that's fine with me. I don't care. I like that word, adore. I think we should go with it. So yeah, don't know what I'm doing. His gifts did come in, so that's good. Strangely enough, I got him a fireplace DVD He loves to watch fireplace, and I don't know. So it's a weird gift. And then a CD, and then an anchor bracelet thing, and some candy, I think. Got something else. Can't remember what. Something. Nothing real major this year. I just wasn't, I don't know, couldn't really find anything that was just, I don't know. Nothing really was popping out at me this year, so I'm going to make him a card eventually. I don't know. This could actually be a pretty masculine card, so maybe he'll get this. I don't know. But I do have one in mind for him later, so probably not this one. Okay, so I'm just going to dab on just a little bit to kind of tie it in. Alright. Hope the chicken's not burning. Starting to smell it. My oven does like 30 minutes, and it's like a little convection oven. Well, I mean, you know, you got this big oven, but I like to use the little convection oven, so I put it on for 30 minutes, and then it's going to need less than 30 again, but I honestly thought I could be in and out of here in 30, less than 30, and it'd be okay, but so we might have some burnt chicken for supper. We'll see. A very frozen drink and some burnt chicken, so. But anyway, so back to the story of the flood. All the kiddos got home safe, so that's really good. And we then ended up getting to leave. Like I said, we were home, I don't want to say like 11:45, because after that I like went to the post office and stuff, and that's why I was a little bit past that. But yeah, so it turned out to be, I thought it was going to be an all-nighter, you know, because the roads like have really completely washed out, and bridges and all sorts of things, and it's horrible. And other areas even got it worse than we did, so I feel for them too. Shipmate actually left a comment on here that said something about they were like, I don't know how he said it, but something about a lot of water. Made me think that they might be in the flash flood stuff going on too. So I hope he's doing okay. But but a lot of our areas, like, you know, pretty hard hit, so that's a bummer. It's hard to recover from a flood, you know, and then today, that was yesterday, and it's still, like, the water hasn't really gone down that much. Has some, I mean, it has some, but it quit raining, so that's, like, the main thing. But it hasn't quit altogether. It's cold, and now it's snowing. So, but it's not really sticking that much, but it is coming down. If it gets colder tonight, we'll have a little something outside. So, all right. So, guys, I think I'm good now. And if you want to add some real metal ones here, you can. And if you don't, you know, you don't have to. But there is a little card, and I still don't know about that. We could still put one over top of there. What do y'all think? With the swooshy stuff, or not the swooshy stuff? I don't know. So y'all leave me a message and let me know. And everything is sticking to me, so I'm going to go and check on my chicken and get my stuff out of the freezer. So thanks for watching, and I hope you guys have an awesome Valentine's Day. Love yourself, love everybody. Bye, guys.